Hello, it's Charles with Uber Eats. Today is Wednesday, April 29, 2026, and I am blessed and grateful because I received that precious gift of tomorrow with God's wake-up call this morning, and I got to see another day here in beautiful, sunny, warm Tampa, Florida. And you also received that precious gift of tomorrow with God's wake-up call, and you got to see another day here on earth. Tomorrow is a precious gift to receive, and I, for one, am most definitely blessed and feel grateful to the good Lord for giving me another day here on earth, because not everybody that went to sleep last night woke up and received God's wake-up call and got that special gift of tomorrow. So I am blessed and grateful to the good Lord for allowing me another day here on earth. And honestly, I went to sleep last night in that camper being blessed for everything I've got. I'm relatively healthy for a 50-year-old guy. I'm enjoying delicious food anytime, anywhere I want here in Tampa, Florida. The weather is just fantastic, warm, a light breeze, and sunny all day. And God has put me here in this time and place here in Tampa, Florida, where I'm getting to enjoy all that. And I'm building a wonderful, profitable Uber Eats business here in Tampa, Florida. So God has been good to me. God is great to me. God is good. God is great, always and always. And on top of all that, those blessings, I'm blessed to have Jesus Christ in my life. Jesus is in my heart, and I love Jesus Christ, and I love the Lord. Jesus is my Savior, my Redeemer, and my Advocate. I love Jesus Christ, and I love the Lord. I was able to find 3 more cans of my Monster energy drink for today, Thursday, and Friday. I bought them all at this Circle K where I stop in the morning at this. I bought a wild berry, a peach, and this tea and lemonade flavor of the Monster Rehabs, Revive, Refresh, Recover. And they all have good dates on them. This tea and lemonade says B2614, so it was just made February the 14th of this year. And this wild berry says L2511, so this can was made December 11th of last year. And this peach tea says C2606, so it was just made in March the 6th of this year. So all good dates on these 3 cans. This morning I'm gonna have the wild berry because it's my least favorite of the 3 that I bought, so I'm gonna get it out of the way. And I'm most likely will be drinking the peach tea tomorrow, Thursday, and then Friday I'll have the tea and lemonade. Also yesterday at this Circle K, when I got done with my breakfast and went back over to buy those cans, I bought a new Powerball ticket, and this is for tonight's drawing of the Powerball. I played my normal numbers of 14, 22, 25, 37, 49, and the Powerball of 23. And according to the website, the Powerball website, and the digital readout up here, the jackpot for tonight, Powerball, is at 143 million. Well, anyway, the time right now, this Wednesday morning, is 4:42 a.m. and according to that website, weather-atlas.com, the sun will rise today at 6:51 a.m. That's 2 hours 9 minutes from now. And the sun will set later on this evening at 8:03 p.m. So today Tampa will enjoy over 13 hours and 12 minutes of daylight. I'm gonna go ahead and I've been inside already, of course, and I got my free cup of ice. See that free ice? I got it. I'm still using that Starbucks cup they gave me. I'm gonna go ahead and get this wild berry cracked open because I'm pretty dry. My throat's pretty dry. It should mostly go out, get poured out. Yeah, most of it. And like I said, this wild berry is dated L2511. So this can was made December 11th of last year. So with today being the 29th of April, you've got January, February, March, April. So this can is set 11. This can is 18 days and 4 months old, so it's very fresh. Let's see if it's any good ice cold. Oh yeah, it's good. Definitely good, refreshing. It's not all it. I say it's my least favorite of the four, but it's still a very pleasant taste, and it definitely keeps me hydrated all day, like the other flavors of this Rehab. So I do like it. I'm gonna go and get these other two cans put away and in the back of my car here in that bag. When I got back to the camper last night, I wrote in all the tips I collected, and I checked out my Uber Eats metrics to see if anybody had responded to my service to let me know how I did, and it looks like one person responded to my survey. All these numbers went up by one, and whoever it was that responded gave me a 5-star review. So that's a good thing. A lot of good things happened for me yesterday. My deliver with care metric went up one. This is from deliveries I completed Tuesday, the 28th of April. My deliver with care number went up one to 761. My friendly score went up one to 680. I only need 20 more respondents there to reach my goal of 700. My quick and efficient score went up one to 662. I need 38 more people responding that I'm quick and efficient with my deliveries. My good communicator went up one to 661. I need 39 more people responding that I'm a good communicator. And my area of opportunity is still delivering with a perfect handoff. That number is at 637. So I need 63 more people responding that I delivered food to their door with a perfect handoff. So I'm finding the Monster Energy drinks that I need for the next 3 days, and getting good responses from my survey was the second thing that happened for me that was good. The third good thing that happened for me yesterday was that I'm now officially approved to deliver pizza with the Uber Eats app. That's a new thing that they started. I wasn't aware of this until yesterday, and possibly I had been losing some opportunities to deliver pizza. I think it's up to the restaurant whether or not they want their Uber Eats delivery drivers to be pizza delivery approved, because I was picking up some pizza orders, but I had the inclination and the idea that I wasn't getting all pizza delivery offers that were out there, and my instincts were correct on that, because this message came through yesterday when I went to pick up a pizza order. It was near the end of my day. It was a pizza place called One Slice Pizza on North Himes Road. When I went to pick up that order, and before I could leave, before I could pick up the order, it made me prove that I had a pizza bag. So I had to take a picture of my pizza bag with the pizzas in it, and then after I completed that delivery, a message came through my app stating that giving me more information about pizza deliveries and what is required of me to complete those pizza deliveries. And this is what it said. And this is after I completed that delivery. It said, "You're approved, Charles. You are approved for pizza and standard orders. Exciting update. Charles, you recently uploaded an insulated bag picture on the app. You are now approved for pizza and standard orders." So, and then it went on to say, if an order requires a bag, you will see the label on your offer card. Have your bag ready to take a picture of the bag. So this is a new step with the Uber Eats app. It says standard orders, so it's possible that it might require me to show a picture of the other bag. I have two different types of bag. I have a regular insulated bag that says DoorDash on it, and then I have this pizza bag. It's also I believe it's also a DoorDash pizza bag. I don't think that matters whether it's a DoorDash bag or an Uber Eats bag, but I may be required to take a picture of my regular insulated bag too with some orders, and I'm prepared for that. It's no big deal, but I'm happy that they're doing that, because I've seen several Uber Eats drivers out there that don't have bags at all in they don't use insulated bags at all with their orders. So it's a good thing that Uber Eats is requiring this of their drivers. But this, from everything I can tell, this new practice started yesterday, Tuesday the 28th of April 2026. But I also checked out what AAA and Gas Buddy had to say about the average price of gas in Florida and the average price of gas in the United States, so I can compare that with the gas price at this Circle K. And I was happy to see that gas has gone down a penny since yesterday. The Circle K, this Circle K had its gas on Monday at $3.74. It made a huge jump yesterday. It jumped 35 cents. It jumped 35 cents yesterday to 4.09. Well, it's down a penny this morning. It's down to 4.08. So I'm hoping that's not just a short-lived trend, and I hope to see it down even further tomorrow morning. But according to AAA and Gas Buddy, the average price of gas in Florida is going up. Yesterday, well, Monday it was at $3.91. It jumped 18 cents yesterday to 4.09. Well, it's up even higher this morning. The average price of gas in Florida is up 5 cents to 4.14, and the average price of gas in the United States has jumped 6 more cents to 4.17. It was 4.11 yesterday. So this Circle K is better than the Florida state average by 6 cents, and it's better than the national average by 9 cents. So this Circle K is a decent place to buy gas. It's high here, not saying it's cheap, but gas is cheaper here at this Circle K than most places in Tampa and most places in Florida and most places in the United States. This is a favorable place to buy gas today. This Circle K is. I also checked out what that website, weather-atlas.com, had to say about the weather today in Tampa, and this is what they wrote. This website says Tampa will be mostly sunny on Wednesday, April 29. With an 8% chance of rain. Winds will be coming out of the southwest at 11 miles an hour. And humidity will be at 61%. So humidity is slightly higher than it was yesterday. And that's what I expected to see. That's most of the YouTube videos I've seen about the weather said that humidity was going to be on the rise this week, and that's holding true. The temperature today will reach a high of a humid 90 degrees and then fall to an agreeable 70 degrees overnight going into Thursday morning. It did say today will be mostly sunny. I hope the skies will remain clear in the coming days and continue to be clear, because we've got a full moon coming up. This month's full moon, well, the first full moon we'll see this month is going to be called the flower moon, and it will be at its peak fullness on Saturday, May 2nd at 1:24 p.m. So that Saturday morning, I'm gonna just call, it won't be officially full, but it will be as full as I will see it. So I'm gonna make sure that I hope to make that I can take a video of it Saturday morning, the full moon. And then this coming month is quite special because we've got two full moons. We've got the flower moon on the 2nd of May, and then the second full moon will be called the blue moon, and that will be at its fullest on May 31st. which is a Sunday, I believe, because I know the 3rd is a Sunday, so you got 3, 10, 17, 24, 31. So yeah, the 2 full moons this month fall on this coming Saturday, and then the last Sunday of the month. I believe when I got out of the camper this morning, I saw a good view of the full moon. I'm going to see if I can get a view of it here from this gas station so I can show you. I'm hoping the sky is just as clear this coming tonight, because you can see it. There it is right there at the top of that pole. So yeah, I'm hoping Saturday morning will be just as clear to see the flower moon in a few days. 3 days from today. Then I went on to check out what those 3 YouTube pages had to say about the weather today in Tampa. And this is YouTube 10 Tampa Bay News. It was uploaded 2 days ago, Monday, April 27. It featured meteorologist Bobby Deskins. Bobby Deskins says the weather is looking great for the concert that Tampa Bay is having. It's the BTS. It's some Korean band. I don't know much about them. I just know it's a Korean band, and it's here. They're doing a several day concert in Tampa, and he had a segment relating the weather, how favorable the weather has been for that concert that Tampa is having, the BTS concert. Bobby Deskins went on to say that the recent short-lived showers that Tampa Bay saw didn't produce much rain, and for the most part those hit the Sarasota area of Tampa Bay, so it was to the south of us. The southern part of Tampa Bay got most of the rain from that recent cold front that passed through. Bobby Deskins said that this coming week won't produce much rain, but our best chance of rain in the future will be Saturday. Wednesday, we've got a 0% chance of rain, 10% chance of rain on Thursday and Friday, and then Saturday, the 2nd of May, we have a 30% chance of rain. But a frontal boundary will prevent much rainfall in the coming days for Tampa, Bobby Deskins said. Northern Florida and the Panhandle area of Florida has received considerable amounts of rain in the last couple days, and it's missed Central Florida for the most part, that rain. And then I checked out the YouTube page Fox 13 Tampa Bay. This video was also uploaded Monday 27th of April. It featured meteorologist Dave Osterberg. This was the same video that I referenced in yesterday's video. Dave said that Tuesday's high was around 89 degrees, and we can expect a high of 88 degrees this Wednesday, and sunny skies and very dry. No rain is in the forecast, according to Dave Osterberg, for Wednesday, April 29th. And then I checked out the YouTube page WFLA News 8. This video was uploaded Sunday, April 26th. It featured Max Defender meteorologist Juliana Mejia. She said today, Wednesday, the 29th of April, we can expect mostly sunny skies with a high of 88 and a low of 71. No rain is in the forecast. And she said that we have a 10% chance of rain on Friday and a 20% chance of rain on Saturday. And she said our best opportunity for rain is on Sunday, a 40% chance of rain on Sunday with a potential thunderstorm. So her anticipation for the best opportunity for rain is on Sunday, not Saturday. That's contrary to what Dave Osterberg said. And then I went on, and And I wrote down all the deliveries I completed yesterday, along with the tips. And I believe I had 21 customers. Yeah, I had 21 customers. I had 21 customers Monday, and I did another 21 customers yesterday. So I'm 42 trips in to that goal of 80 trips this week. So I'll have no trouble completing that. I only need to do 18 today and 20 on Thursday to complete that 80 trip quest. So I should have no issues at all meeting that 80 trip goal for this quest I'm on. I started out the day picking up a double. Trip number 1 was a double for William and Kiki. William wanted breakfast from the IHOP on Morrisbridge Road, and Kiki wanted breakfast from the McDonald's on 56th Street. Kiki and William were very generous and kind and tipped me almost $12. They gave me a tip of $11.93, and their fare was $6.04. So I made $17.97 for delivering those breakfast orders to Kiki and Ashley. Kiki and William. That might have been my best paying trip of the day. $17.97. There's a 12. There's a 14. There's a, yeah, that was, no, I finished the day with a 20. So that was a fantastic paying delivery, but it wasn't my best earner of the day. Thank you so much for the generous, nearly $12 tip, Kiki and William. I really appreciate the both of you very much. After dropping off Kiki's breakfast from the McDonald's on 56th, I went on a single. Trip number 2 was for Ashley. Ashley wanted Leah's Cafe on Hillsborough. Ashley was generous and tipped me $4.45, and I earned a fare of $2. So I made $6.45 for delivering Leah's Cafe on Hillsborough to Ashley's house. Thank you so much for your generosity and kindness, Ashley. I appreciate you. After dropping off Ashley's order, I went on to pick up trip number 3 for Luddy. Luddy wanted McDonald's on Martin Luther King. Luddy was generous and tipped me $4, and I earned a fare of $2.60. So I made $6.60 for delivering that breakfast order to Luddy's house. Thank you so much for your generous $4 tip, Luddy. I really appreciate you. Then I went on trip number 4 for Arnie. Arnie wanted coffee and donuts from the Dunkin' Donuts on East Fowler. Arnie was generous and tipped me $3, and I earned a fare of $2.56. So I made $5.56 for delivering that coffee and donuts to Arnie's house. Thank you so much for your generous tip of $3, Arnie. I really appreciate you. After dropping off Arnie's donut order, I went on trip number 5 for Thomas. Thomas wanted breakfast picked up from the Burger King on Highway 301. Thomas, I earned a fare of $3.39, and Thomas decided to tip me $3.64. Thank you so much for that generous, kind, and thoughtful tip, Thomas. I really appreciate you. I made $7.03 for delivering breakfast to Thomas's house. Thank you so much for your generous tip, Thomas. After dropping off that order, I went on trip number 6, which was a double. The first half of the trip was for Lori. Lori wanted pizza picked up from Papa John's Pizza on Bruce B. Downs Highway. And the second half of that order was a Subway pickup. Arnie wanted Subway from the Subway on Bruce B. Downs. Lori and Arnie, I earned a fare of $2, and they decided to tip me $10.50. So I made $12.50 for delivering that double to Lori and Arnie's house. Thank you so much for the generous $10.50, Lori and Arnie. I appreciate the both of you very much. After dropping off Arnie's Subway order, I went on a single for Kimmy. Kimmy wanted Starbucks from Bruce B. Downs and Richmond Parkway. Kimmy tipped me $4.80 and I earned a fare of $2. So I made $6.80 for delivering that Starbucks order to Kimmy's house. Thank you so much for the Uber Eats business and the tip of $4.80, Kimmy. I really appreciate that. After dropping off coffee at Kimmy's house, I went on trip number 8. This was a Chick-fil-A pickup. Melissa wanted Chick-fil-A from Bruce B. Downs. Melissa tipped me $4 and I earned a fare of $2. So I made $6 for delivering that Chick-fil-A order to Melissa's house. Thank you for your kindness, generosity, and thoughtfulness, Melissa. I appreciate you for the business and the tip. After dropping off Melissa's order, I went on trip number 9 for Teresa. Teresa wanted potbelly sandwiches from the store on Highwoods Preserve Parkway. Teresa was generous and gave me a very big tip. Gave me a tip of $9.37. So I was scheduled to make $11.37. I say scheduled because after the tip got closed out an hour later, Teresa decided to tip me an additional $3. I'm not sure why. I treated Teresa like I treat all my customers. I do my best to serve all my customers well, but Teresa must have been impressed with my service because she gave me an additional $3. So she actually tipped me $12.37. Thank you so much for the overly generous and kind tip, Teresa. I really appreciate you. I ended up making $14.37 for that potbelly sandwich order. Thank you so much for that generous tip, Teresa. I appreciate you so much. After dropping off Teresa's order, I went on trip number 10 for Rash. Rash wanted Buffalo Wild Wings from State Road 56. Rash tipped me $6 and I earned a fare of $2. So I made $8 for delivering that Buffalo Wild Wings order to Rash's house. Thank you so much for the $6 tip, Rash. I appreciate you so much. After dropping off Rash's Buffalo Wild Wings, I went on 2 singles, 10, actually 3 more I went on 3 singles. I screwed it up. My handwriting got sloppy through the middle of the day, so this is hard to make out, but I think I figured it out. Number 10 was for Rash. And then Cammy was trip number 11. She wanted Inchin's Bamboo Garden on Bruce B. Downs. She tipped me $4. Thank you so much for that $4 tip. And then trip number 12 was for Chris. Chris wanted Minerva Indian Restaurant on Bruce B. Downs. Chris was very generous, gave me a big tip, $11.57. Thank you so much for that very generous tip, Chris. Thank you. I really appreciate you, Chris, Cammy, and Rash, for all your business and your tips. After dropping off Chris's Minerva Indian Restaurant order, I went on trip number 13, was a double. Daniel wanted Chick-fil-A on Bruce B. Downs. That was the first half of that. And then the second half of the double was for Paul. Paul wanted Dave's Hot Chicken on Willett Way. Paul and Daniel were generous and kind and tipped me $11, and their fare was $4. So I made $15 for delivering that double to Daniel and Paul's house. Thank you so much for your business and the tips, Daniel and Paul. I really appreciate the both of you very much. Then I ended the day with trips 14 and 15. 14 was another double for Melissa and Caitlin. Melissa wanted Dickey's Barbecue Pit on Bruce B. Downs, and Caitlin wanted One Slice Pizza. That was that pizza place that required me to take a picture of my pizza bag, and that's when I discovered that Uber Eats had changed its protocol with pizza deliveries and is going to start requiring me to prove that I have a pizza bag. So that's where I found that out. Melissa and Caitlin were generous and kind and tipped me $11 for delivering their orders, and I earned a fare of $4. So I was scheduled to make $15 for this trip. I say scheduled because When I got to Caitlin's house, she gave me an additional $5 in cash. So thank you so much for the tip through the app, and I appreciate the cash tip I received from you, Caitlin. Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate both of you, Caitlin and Melissa. So I actually made $20 for delivering that order, that double to Caitlin and Melissa's house. So that was nearly my best paying trip of the day. But I ended the day with my best paying trip of the day. This was a triple. Number 15 was a triple for Mark, Kim, and Jeff. The first leg of this triple was for Mark. Mark wanted Anthony's coal-fired pizza on Northdale Mabry. The second part was for Kim. Kim wanted pizza from Jet's Pizza on Northdale Mabry. And then the third part was for Jeff. Jeff wanted Taco Bell on State Road 54. Jeff, Kim, and Mark, they tipped me $14.20, and their fare was $6.20. So I had my best paying trip with Kim, Jeff, and Mark, making $20.40 on that triple. Thank you so much for your overly generous and big tip of $14.20. I appreciate you, Jeff, Kim, and Mark. I appreciate you so much. And you helped me get, all my customers helped me get closer to my goal of 80 trips on this quest I'm going to complete by the end of my day tomorrow night. Thank you so much, Jeff, Kim, and Mark. I appreciate the three of you very much. Well, I'm going to wrap this video up and get into the McDonald's here in a little bit and enjoy another wonderful big breakfast. God bless you all. I'll talk to you tomorrow morning.